welcome guys to another video. Most of you already know where I'm at. This is Andrew Camerata's compound up in the Catskills. Drop a link to his channel up here in case you haven't already heard of him. And well, we're here to do the much requested part 2 on the Cat 977 track excavator crawler loader. I brought it up here over 2 months ago now, and well, she needs some more attention. And in part 1, pretty much just uncovered her, worked out a couple kinks, got it fired up, and that was really it. And then transported up here. In this one, we're gonna hopefully address that cooling system leak, which I believe was the water pump. Thought we covered that stack when we parked it, but maybe forgot to, so hopefully no more water got in there. We're gonna replace some hydraulic hoses, clean her up, grease it, lube her, new filters, and maybe a bunch of other stuff. So Andrew's on his way back. He's out running some errands, and I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and dive right in. Not sure where to start. Probably cleaning it. Oh, we had the steering issue too, so we could look into that as well. And we got to get a seat. Oh, lots of work to be done, guys. I suppose we'll start with the simple stuff. Replace that hydraulic hose that blew out on me. Got one made right here. And done. Definitely got to get one for the other side as well, though. I mean, these are the most dangerous hoses on the machine, in my opinion, since they're right next to the operator. Next on the list is the hydraulic oil tank, which we blew a lot of it out when that line or hose opened up. So we're gonna top her off. And also, I never did check for water in the bottom of these. You know, I always do that with the fuel filters and oil filters, but as I showed on the 933, you got the plug on the bottom. Since this has been setting up for a while, let's see if we got any water. Should have a dipstick, but I don't see one of those. I'll just take this little pre-filter out, and then we'll take a look inside the tank. Nothing inside of there. I guess you guys can probably not see in there too well, but I can see the levels. Actually, not that low. It looks to be about yay. And I tell you, I'm pretty happy we're at the end of the day. Sun's about to go beyond the trees because it is just scorching hot out here, guys. 100 degrees out. Luckily, you got a cold front coming through tonight too. Here we go. Oh yeah, see, it's all milky looking. Don't like the sight of that. Yeah, it's just like cloudy, dark looking oil. I don't see any water that's been separated though. You would think if there was a lot of water in there after sitting for a couple months, it would have separated completely, but you see, it's just like kind of cloudy and milky. So we'll have to do a fluid change on it and a new filter. I assume this is where the filter is for the hydraulic system. Yeah, it comes right here and goes to the tank. And we can throw the linkage back on. Got a new cotter in there. Good to go. And it sounds like Andrew pulling up the hill now in his Dodge. Next step is he wants to get this pressure washed, so we're going to try to get it over the corner since the hose doesn't lead all the way over. And before doing that, we are going to need some batteries. So I only got one Optima, or he said just grab them out of the other loader he's got. What's up, Cody? You're getting so big. You're still growing. Still recovering from his broken foot, so scooter's definitely a good thing to have. These are good?
Yeah, we take them out of that.
All right.
They're good.
Oh yeah, that's big boy. Oh yeah. She's a big old girl. Like a glove. Yeah, that battery shot.
Well, it's pulling it in now.
Yeah. We gotta get the car battery if we got any chance. Overload on the Gulu. Let's see what this big battery was actually at. Yeah, 12 volts. load test it. Yeah, it drops down to 7 volts. You know, probably charge it up and do all right. Be all right.
Those two fit in there.
Yeah. All right, hopefully that's enough then. Well, that's what you get with loose battery terminals. Yeah, let's give that a go. Oh, wow.
Throw the jump pack on there too. I'll throw it back on 200. Ooh, you eating metal?
Woo. All right, I'm gonna get the other battery.
Yeah.
Your battery literally just shot steam out from under the cap.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's just keep throwing amps at it till it starts.
That's it. Oh, twin Optimas are bust. Take the one out of here. See how many times I take the battery out? I keep a wrench right here for it. Might have to break into the hood whiskey the way this is going. Or the motor whiskey. Go pressure washing this. We're gonna try to find out what's going on with this. It'd be nice if we could get it steering to the right.
What doesn't work? Just the brake, right?
Uh-oh, let's drop that one. Oops. The brake's not working, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, which again,
Hit it.
yeah, it feels like nothing's even connected. So,
Do that again?
like the other side feels like it's connected to something, and this one's either misadjusted or, I don't know.
Do it again? You taking off like floor plates or something? Because that's where it,
Yeah, yeah.
I can see it.
I was gonna try to take this plate off, yeah. Well, this is the parking brake. How about that?
It doesn't look at the thing. It's all right. Hit that clutch just to show everyone what's. Wait, let me get the camera up here further.
All right, brake on.
All right, so to me that looks like that's loose right there. Just try to tighten it.
All right, I'm down here looking at it now. Go ahead and hit the brake. So if you guys see what I'm seeing, that is locked on the shaft fine. There's just a ton of play in that shaft. And the other side, when he hits that, yeah, there's no play. So it needs brakes, guys. This trans is leaking quite a bit, but it's just the drain bolt. Oh, wow, that's actually loose. Holy smokes. I never touched that. Snuck it down nice and good. Okay. Guess we should probably wire brush that off a little bit too, huh?
Yeah.
You think just hammer on in?
No, that's not.
We'll hit a little blaster.
Yeah, I'll put the bucket down.
Is there a dog under there?
No, take it.
All right, tension's off. Oh yeah, that's going. Yep. Yeah. You know,
looking at
it
something
is,
different?
but no, it was moving for sure. I'm wondering if we should hit that with a wire brush real quick.
I really should almost come out. Let's go. Let's wash the thing.
All right. What pressure is that? Blown away by this Magnum though, the 4,000 psi. Unbelievable. I gotta get one of these things. It's a monster. It's actually borderline scary when you're next to that nozzle and it's going. I mean, that hose blew up. Woo. And take your face off with 4,000 psi steam. So just a quick after clip, the Magnum 4000 ended up going haywire, and it just kept dumping fuel, and it pressurized this line so hot with steam it started bubbling. Luckily, he came over and relieved the pressure on it, but it had so much steam pressure, and you could see it's just like boiling right there, and it melted the plastic on the wand and everything. What would be your overall rating on the Magnum Gold?
I mean, it gets stuff clean, but the build quality is crap. And I've had it years now, but even when I brought it home, I was...
Well, next day after pressure washing everything off, and we had much better look at what's going on. So a few other things I noticed. Yeah, this petcock has been leaking, and you see how much leaked just overnight there. So that's why this was just caked up with crud. Yeah, I noticed this pin down here also has the retainer broken off, so that pin's kind of working its way through. And the fuel filter, you can actually see the part number now. It takes a 5M473. So I'll have to go grab one of those. And it's only showing 1,975 hours on the hour meter. You guys probably can't see that too well, but yeah, it's got a 0 over here. So that's really low, especially if it even still works. I noticed this plate's cracked and rust jacking off, and really all sorts of other things I've been noticing. And that water pump's probably something I should dive in today and see why that's leaking. But then I saw there's a grease fitting on the water pump. I wonder if we just packed her full of grease or repacked it or something. You know, could get by with using it for a little bit longer. But otherwise today, just kind of looking over things, and we're gonna get some parts on order for this.
All right, so let's try to see if we get this, if this even spins, this winch. So right now the controls for it are frozen up solid. Hopefully we can break them loose.
Cables are just locked up. If we can't get them to break free, we just take it off down here. And
oh, there it goes.
Nice. Yeah. Everybody did it.
All right, let's go the other way.
Beautiful.
That feels like it's actually moving now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're working.
Here, let's just work it back and forth a million times. And it was pretty easy moving.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
moving pretty easy now.
Oh yeah, way easier. Got my arm workout for the day.
All right, one of them is like brake, one of them makes it move.
Gotcha. There it is. It moved a little bit. All right, let me go back.
Let's go the other way.
You go the other way or no?
Maybe just see if you can just do it. Oh, that's moving.
I don't want to snap this handle off.
Wait, that moved though. Hang on. Yeah, that's moving. It moved quite a bit. I felt it. Let's go the other way again. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, push it, but don't go so far.
Yeah, so you come back to life.
The winch itself is driven by PTO, but the clutches are hydraulic.
We got her working good enough to try it out. Throw this cover on and give it a go.
Blue, what is that right there? What's that right there? Blue's like barking at this baby eating spider. You got it.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Anybody know what kind of lock that is?
Oh.
It's pretty shocking.
Oh, it's got oil. Shouldn't be that color, but.
What kind of oil's in there? Gear oil?
No, hydraulic, like tractor fluid.
Gotcha.
The winch is separate from the hydraulic system of the blade. It's got its own hydraulic pump which works the clutches, which I'm not quite seeing on this one. I mean, maybe if some of these plates came off, you could start getting an idea, but nothing. Try that out. Oh, hey, it's moving.
Oh, there it is!
Why is it stalling out now?
Oh, I know why.
Did you shut the fuel off?
Yeah, when I did the fuel filter. Oops.
Well, that's good news, though.
So it works. What
Yeah.
did this rig do?
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Still there?
Now does this? Yeah, it's still there. It didn't move. But the winch works.
Yeah. That's,
So
I
you
mean,
had a
these
cable
winches
for
are.
these too, or no?
I have a piece of crane cable. I guess you got to put like a block needs to be pressed onto the end of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just buy we'll just get the right cable for it and a hook. But I mean, these winches are awesome. I mean, it's like.
Yeah.
I have that winch in that D7. It pulls any. It's such a different class than the electric winches on a pickup truck. It just feels like it has endless power. Even when it won't pull something, it just drags the dozer around like it's nothing. It's.
So normally, are you supposed to disengage it?
Maybe the way it's grinding.
All right. Try to take it out of gear. The plan now is Andrew wants to see if he can actually dig some dirt before spending all the money on the parts, because we were just looking everything up, and it's gonna be a pricey endeavor. So he wants to make sure the transmission's got power enough to scoop dirt and such. Well, here's where we're at, guys. Bear in mind, me and him are joint owners on this, and after some discussion, cleaning it up and really looking it over a lot more, he's not fully committed to putting the money and time into this, and so we're thinking we might throw this on eBay, and if so, it's going to be dropping down below. That's unfortunately, it's going to be another one of those. This has got to go to somebody who really has the time and dedication that this machine needs. They're willing to put forth the time and dedication. So if we can't get what the listing price is, that'll be the bare minimum we can take for it. Gonna probably part out the Heister D6C, or we'll sell that off of it, because those, I mean, I seen one on eBay that's asking like $8,500 for it. So if you're interested in the Heister, you know, make me an offer. It does operate as you saw, but yeah, it needs that right side steering, or the right side brake, the water pump, flapper on the exhaust, kind of cover that. You saw it was operating and digging. I mean, these track tensioners might have cracked springs, but they're still working. Of course, this one's missing the cover, the other side's not, and really everything else that I showed you in the video, this just needs a ton of TLC. I'm surprised he was digging with the other hose on the other side. After this one blew out on me, I mean, I did fully lock it when it blew, and that's probably why. But you see, we had this pin right here has got to be pushed back in, and the two bolts are broken off for the retainer that holds it, like one of these retainers. See, most of these retainers, well, geez, I mean, that one's the one that's missing too. You got to hammer in and really take the pin out and clean it. Looks like somebody welded that one into place too, and these have welded little pieces on there too, but it should look like that. So kind of just doing a last minute walk around on it to show you guys everything. And I'm gonna just jump back in here, and because I have more to say. Like, I want to apologize if this video came off as a slight disappointment. I know there's a ton of you that would love to see this machine restored, but when it comes down to, like, financially, money-wise, it doesn't make sense to dump just a ton into that, and it really does need a lot of labor and parts. You can go find a reasonable, decent running machine for a lot less than what you would put into that, getting all the kinks worked out. However, I mean, just saving that machine from the guy who was going to cut it up for scrap was so amazing. Like, that machine literally was getting cut up if I couldn't get it running and out of there, because I needed it out from where I got it from. But I mean, just the fact that it's up at like a safekeeping place now is priceless. So I do hope that there's going to be more on this, and we don't end up putting it on eBay to just kind of clear it out. Andrew is interested in you know, putting money and some time into it, but he's super busy with he might be building another container castle, and he's got just ton of projects going on, as you might imagine, and he also has a ton of other machines that need work too. So here's what I'm gonna do. If there's any other YouTubers that would like to collaborate, I'd be happy to go up there and spend a ton of time too, and money, whatever, to make really fun videos on it and bring it back to life, because I do care about the machine. In particular, Matt over at Diesel Creek, I'm gonna call you out on here. I saw quite a few comments, a bunch of comments about that Matt would love it and that he loves Cat 977s. I've seen some of your videos, love your stuff. If you guys want to see Matt over at Diesel Creek, you know, team up with me, go up there, and Andrew, a triplet collaboration, and we'll knock out some stuff on it, then jump over on his channel and say, Chris from NNKH needs your help on the Cat 977. Maybe we can link up and make something like that happen, because that would be really cool. Otherwise, till now, you know, or till then, it sits where it is, and I do hope there will be more on it. So I will close this video out with a quick drone shot pulling out of there, and I will see you in another video, probably trying to do once a week. Wrecker Part 3 coming. Dumping lots of time into that and money, and that one is coming out pretty awesome. I'm stoked on the Wrecker. So glad that we kept it. And by the way, anybody that saw that video, please don't call the number on the side of the truck. Apparently he's been getting a bunch of phone calls, and they were messaging me, and he's like, what's going on with this? He's not in business anymore. So I probably should have blurred that out, and that's my fault. Anyway, so hey, thank you so much, guys, for checking the video out. I know it wasn't super long, and we didn't get a ton of work done, but hopefully more to come, and I'm done rambling now. later.